The worst known shooting in the United States happened June 12, 2016 in Orlando, Florida at the Pulse Club. Many people who went there that night never once had a thought run through their mind of anybody dying there that night, anybody getting injured, anybody having to fight for their lives. Not one person walked in there that night thinking that they would have to even think about that. Well, Omar Mateen, who is 29 years old, was responsible for the attack. As Obama put it, we know enough to say this was an act of terror and an act of hate. So, who really was the suspect? Why was it known as the worst shooting in the United States? And what truly went on that night in the club? Well, here's some background. Omar, who is the suspect, was born in New York. He currently was living in Florida. He lived in an Islamic state and followed what his leader, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, said to do, which is who sent him to do it. He is an American citizen, Omar, but he identified himself as an Islamic soldier when he made the phone call, when he turned himself in. So how'd he do it? Why is it known as the worst shooting in the United States? Mateen managed to carry in the club that night an assault rifle and a pistol. How? Did they not have to go through security? It's times like this when I feel like people who have concealed carry permits should be allowed to carry their guns in places like this so they can fight back. The police actually had to crash into the building in order to get him. He hid in the bathrooms, he hid behind bars, he hid anywhere he could find to hide. I mean, he was man enough to do it, so why wasn't he man enough to come out after he called? The scariest part of all is how well it was planned out and organized, how smoothly it happened. People there didn't even realize what was going on. They thought it was all a part of the act, the concert that was going on there that night. But the question is, why? Why did he do it? What happened? He killed 49 innocent people, many of them whom were very, very young. Injured 53. The SWAT team actually ended up killing him. It was an act of terror, that is for sure. My question is, will it ever happen again? When will this terror attacks stop? Omar Mateen caused a huge shooting in the United States. Too many lives taken way too soon, and all the hate going on in the world needs to be stopped.